Hello, vinyl community. Yes, Janne is back again. And today I'm sitting in the kitchen, and as you can see, it's black outside. Yeah, the time when the sun is up here in Sweden during the winter time is pretty short. It goes up around 7:30, 8ish in the morning, and then it stays for 3, and then it starts to shimmering down, and at 4 o'clock it's gone, and then it's black again. So the days are pretty short, and so we survive on these during winter, so we don't flip out and get totally depressed, but some get that anyway. So during this time, the punk is always a good thing to go to live up the depressment that you get during winter and pull up the sunlight and the clear path of happiness and enjoyment. Oh well. So today I will do the punk vinyl tag. It's a tag that's always created by my Finnish friend Tommy, who is behind the channel. Tommy's Vinyl Out, and I think this is the 5th year he's throwing out the questions for this tag. I have done, I can't remember how many, but I have done a few, and it's always fun to do this because there are no rules. You just follow his question or make up your own ones if they doesn't fit your needs. And the first prompt that he is giving out is the last punk record you bought in 2025. I'm not really 100% sure, but I think I got this one. It's a band called the New York Relics, and this is a 45, could say a EP. She's Got the Gun. It's a very cool female-fronted punk band, and I really enjoy it because it's fast, well played, and she sings really good. The New York Relics, and this is a record from 2003. Cool stuff. Let's continue. There's of course 20 questions. So one is passed, and the second one, the first punk record you listen to get the year in the right direction. And during this winter time, when you're eating these D3 vitamins, or you're taking some B vitamins from a beer, you have to play something that's really kickstart the system. And I will go with some speedy punk that is very good, and I like this motorbike band, Kick It Over. It's very speedy, and not that speedy that you will fall off your chair when you're sitting in it, but it's speedy in that sense that you're sitting on a motorbike, and it's you keeping a good pace. Really good one. Check this out if you haven't heard this before, because it's really good. And let's continue. We have more questions to dig into. And the third one is the most furious, no compromise punk release of 2025. And I will go with the debut of the UK band, Lambrini Girls, Who Let the Dogs Out. A fantastic release from another female-fronted band. You need to get this one. And the fourth question is, your dirtiest, meanest, drunkest, or just another record find in 2025? And my biggest find that just stumbled on me, didn't expect this one to enter my home, but it did. And I got it for a really good price, couldn't argue. It's, in my opinion, the best tune that Eater put out, Outside View. This is a fantastic tune. If you haven't heard it, spin it and you will love it. And thank me later. Great one. Yes, light. And the fifth question. Show a punk record straight out of 1986. And I will go with the Cramps. A great release from 86. A Date with Elvis. Look at that cover. Fantastic. Question number 6. Show a proto-punk or post-punk record. And I will go with proto-punk this time, because we have a fantastic record. Early 70s. This is the Stooges and the self-titled record. Just listen to the second track, I Wanna Be Your Dog, and you have it. And then we have the seventh question. He wanted us to pull out the 26th punk record from your record shelf. And I'm at the Stuga. I have mostly old rock records here. But I have a few single boxes. So I took one, the latest one I have, where I put in all kinds of stuff. Nothing is in order, so no alphabetic stuff. Yeah, I have filled it up during time. So I filled around, and the 26 was this one. Didn't see that one coming. The Resillos. It's a kind of fun pick, because this is more to the new age punkish way. I Can't Stand My Baby and I Wanna Be Your Man from 77. Great stuff. Great single. And then he wanted us to show a punk LP or EP with exactly 5 tunes. And this was a little bit hard, because the first one I was going to pick wasn't here, of course, but another one that has 5 tunes, and it's this one with Dropkick Murphys, The Curse of a Fallen Soul. And the fun thing about this one, it doesn't say it's 5, it's only 4. But if you look at the grooves on B-side, there's one extra. So I had to dig deep and see what's the 5th track on this one. And the hidden 5th tune on this EP is You're a Rebel. This was released at 88. Kind of cool one. So there you have it. And the 9th question. Show a set list of some debris you grab from a gig. And I have shitloads of set lists. I couldn't find them. They are somewhere in a box. But I thought, let's do something different. And I pulled out a few guitar picks. So here we have some dude from a punk band. I think this is Millencolin. Here we have TGB from Dropkick Murphys. Another Millencolin guitar pick. And here we have another Dropkick Murphys with a signature I have no idea. It's one of the guitar players. Here we have another Dropkick Murphys with a guy called Lynch. And here we have another Millencolin with a kind of cool signature. And the last one I will show is another Dropkick Murphys with a dude called Kev. So there you have something cool to answer question number 9. And let's continue. The question number 10 is show a latte cut, flexi-disc or a punk flyer. And I will go with a punk flyer. Here we have a kind of cool one from 2013. It's Pretty Shitty Shell with the lineup as Cocksparrow, Gatanslag, Angry Bargy, Infra Riot, among others like Peter and the Test Tubs. It's kinda cool. Cool time. And this was a fantastic show. And number 11, show some support for your local punk scene. And I picked a band from Stockholm that it's called Shady Lady and the Malfactors. This EP, Cruising in Berlin. It's kind of thick single, to be honest. Very thick. Even have, the spine, so you can put it in and you can read it. And the cool one about this one is released by Bollmora Records. Bollmora Records is kind of, could say, a neighbor in the hometown that I live. I live just outside Stockholm, and so it's very close. And this is a band from Stockholm. So let's continue. And question number 12. Show a bootleg punk record. And I will go with a collection. I found a few of these blood stains. And here we have Across the World. So here you have got 16 essential punk rock blasts from all around the world. And these are really fun. Really fun. Because they have like check the track list. Fantastic stuff on it. And question 13. A punk soul we lost in 2025, and I will go with David Johansen, the guy behind New York Dolls. What a figure, what a lost. Rip David Johansen. Question number 14. A song that sounds like it wants to start a revolution. And this was pretty easy. I will go, of course, with the Addicts. Viva la Revolution. Fantastic track from a fantastic album. Show a punk record featuring World War II imagery. And I will go with Mia. Murder in a Foreign Place from 84, or the band Missing in Action. Let's check that cover. You will see, there you have World War II or something similar. Great album. And let's continue. Then question number 16. A punk record cover stuffed with every cliche that you can find. And this was kind of fun because many of the punk records has all those things that you're looking for. And I thought I will go with something a little bit different. I will go with the Tony Slug Experience. And here you have punk, you have skulls, you have booze, you have everything that is needed. And this is kind of interesting record for sure, because Tony Slug, he is a legend from Amsterdam in the hardcore punk scene. And he has been playing with everybody during his time on this earth. And this one, featuring 30 players and writers, including guys like Yellow Biafra, Jennifer Finch, from L7, Nicky Anderson from the Helicopters, yeah, from Poison ID, and many, many, many more. It's a great spin. Listen to it if you get the chance. It's fun. Question number 17. Show a record that you trust to babysit your home plants. And this was pretty easy. I just will go with Ebba Grön. If you translate it, it will be Ebba Green. Works every time. 18. Which one punk record would you use to teach machines how to make music? Well, I'm not really sure if I want to give them something to teach them to make it even worse that they're already doing. But I will hand this. And let's see how AI will figure it out, because they will probably butcher it and make it even worse, because computers can't make it else than perfect, and perfect is not punk. But this is a great collection. It's Kill by Death 51, a rare Swedish punk from 78 to 83. Contains so much cool. Just check the bands. It's fabulous. And let's continue. Question number 19. Show a punk record that you will hand to an alien to explain why human lost hope. And I will give them another Swedish one. I will give them The Refused of the album Songs to Fan the Flame of a Disco Tent. And tell them to play the tune Return to the Closet. And the last question, if you would like to start a DIY punk label, what would it be? The name of it. And this, I had to think a little bit, but I remember when I was working at a record store back in up north in Sweden. It's a border close to the Finnish side, and we had a lot of Finnish customers, and you got to learn a lot from the Finnish customer. They wanted to, of course, make everything cheaper than the actual price was, but is another question to answer. But the names, they usually figure out some shortened names for band names where they have many letters, like the Scorpions was the Scorpions, and all kinds of. It's kind of fun, but I learned a lot, and there was one band that released a double during the time I was there working, and it's a band called Guns N' Roses, and when they released the usual Losing 1 and 2. And the first time I heard when a guy came in and asked for the latest record with a band called Gunnarit. And I was thinking, who the hell is Gunnari? And I started to pull out the reference in Swedish music, if we have a guy called Gunnar something, if that could be the guy, but actually it was Guns N' Roses he wanted. Gunnarit. So if I would put out a punk label or label records or something and press or do something cool with it, it will be called Gunnarit. And this is the name of it, Gunnarit Records. I hope you enjoyed it, and sorry for widening it out a little bit, but I think it ended up pretty good. I didn't pass 20 minutes, and have a great time. I'll see you soon in another tag, another day, another music venture. Fridens.